Hi guys, it's Mr. Moore. Section 6.2, Grammar and Vocab is what we'll be looking at for this week. A lot of this has to do with different adjectives, and there's a little bit of information for grammar as well. As always, make sure to pause things if we're going too fast, and if you get any questions along the way, feel free to let me know during class or email me or something along those lines. Let's go ahead and begin in describing people. Now, usually the first thing that you would think about when describing it probably would not be the word azul, which means blue. So there are some other vocab items that are sort of intermixed with this theme, so don't worry too much about that. But that is what the word means. Azul is blue. Cariñoso is caring, cariñoso. De color café is brown. Usually has to do with eye color. So if you want to say that someone's eye color is brown, you'd say tiene los ojos de color café. All right, that's how you would describe eye color. De qué color es? What color is it? Or de qué colores son? What colors are they? Delgado is thin or slender. Listo is clever or smart. Mayor is older. Menor, younger. Negro is black. Los ojos are eyes. Pelirrojo is red-haired, or we sometimes say red-headed. Pelirrojo is the pronunciation. El pelo is just the word for hair. Un poco gordo means a little overweight. So the word gordo by itself can just mean fat or overweight, but un poco gordo is like saying somewhat overweight. Se ve joven, he or she appears young. Tiene canas, he or she has gray hair. Tiene los ojos azules, he or she has blue eyes. Or tiene los ojos verdes, he or she has green eyes. Travieso means clever or tricky, can sometimes mean naughty. Verde, green. Viejo is old. Algo means something. Casi siempre means almost always, made up of two words, right? So siempre is the word that means always. Casi, of course, means almost. Cenar is to have dinner. AR verb conjugation, so that should throw up a red flag to you right there that that's something we're going to be conjugating. So ceno, cenas, cena, cenamos, cenai, cenan. Hacer un viaje, to make a trip or to take a trip. The question phrase, ¿Qué hacen ustedes los fines de semana? What do you guys do on the weekends? We're going to break that one down a little bit more during class, but ¿Qué hacen ustedes los fines de semana? What do you guys do on the weekends? Salir is to leave or to go out, and visitar is to visit. Obviously a cognate, it has the word visit already in there. So, and that will happen with a few of these that you'll see as we progress. Let's go ahead and take a look at our our grammar for this week. So here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at two important verbs of focus for this week. Hacer and salir, regular verbs in the present tense. So they'll always end in o. For hacer be o, s, hemos, en. Salir be o, s, imos, is, and n. You can see their differences right here and here. But they do have a slight spelling change. They have a go ending. So instead of being aso, it's ago. Instead of being salo, it's salgo. So this is something that's unique just to these two verbs, and that's why it is highlighted thusly. We'll be practicing these a lot in class. You'll obviously want to be visiting this on your own as well. Okay, and your last one has to do with what we call the personal a. It's a preposition. Sometimes we have prepositions like of or in or from. Well, the personal a actually means to, but it doesn't make sense when we translate it into English so much. So we're just going to learn it as sort of a grammar rule. When the direct object refers to a person who receives the action of the verb, use the personal a before the noun. If the direct object is a place or a thing, then there's no a necessary. Now that's kind of a dry way of putting that. So let me give you a couple of examples. If I'm visiting my aunt and uncle, visito a mis tíos. I use the preposition I, use the personal I after visito, because these are people that are being visited. But if I visit the museum, that's not a person, so it's simply visito el museo. There's no personal a necessary. So that little letter A, that preposition A, only is necessary if the thing that is being verbed or is going to be verbed is a person. So that's kind of how that works. With regard to extra credit, if you're interested in doing extra credit, I would like you very simply on a note card to please write for me 10 sentences describing different people or using vocabulary from chapter 6.1 or 6.2. That includes all the information from this week or anything from last week as well. There was a lot of different family member vocab from section 6.1. You could use that along with describing people using the preposition a, or you can use that with the verbs salir or hacer, or any derivation of that you wish. So 10 sentences on a note card using vocabulary from 6.1 or 6.2. Just give that to me at the beginning. I'll mark you down, check over things. If there are any significant errors, I'll let you know what they are and give it right back to you. Hope you're having a great day. Make sure to check this over. And if you have any questions, let me know during class. Ciao, hasta luego, y adios.